Joining us in the Sunday AM kitchen this morning, the author of Japanese Food Made Easy, Fiona Oyema.
Morning, Fiona. What do you got for us this morning?
A Japanese-style stew with beef and potato.
So the official name for this is Nikujaga.
Perfect, yes, that's right. So,
Nothing could be more Irish than a beef and potato stew, so how are you going to Japanese this up for us?
well, it was something I loved having actually when I was in Japan, when I was homesick, because felt a little bit Irish, I suppose.
This is an actual Japanese dish?
Yes.
This isn't something you've made up to kind
No,
of
it
fuse
is
the two?
a very popular one in Japan, actually, and the base for it is a dashi stock, which, as you can see, just from putting kelp seaweed and shiitake mushroom in 500 ml of water overnight, it forms that lovely yellow colour. So that's really how you make it.
It's a stock for it.
And can you buy a ready-made stock?
You can buy a powder that you add in with water, actually, but it's very easy to do. You just add 2 shiitake mushroom and 1 strip of dry kelp seaweed, which you can get basically anywhere now.
Right,
And leave it in the fridge overnight, then take them out, and that's your dashi.
And you're getting a saltiness from the kelp?
Exactly, and you're kind of getting umami, is what they call it in Japanese, just full of flavour. Yeah, so you're learning lots of Japanese words today. But
So is this a hearty, sort of comforting dish?
Exactly, for the winter months it's absolutely perfect. But yeah, just to start it off, I'm adding in some onion.
Okay.
Just roughly chopped. Again, you just want something really simple that you can come in and do from work in half an hour. I might get you to chop them roughly, just 2 potatoes and a carrot. Tommy, you're great at this.
The way she's passing.
Oh, I could tell stories about this gentleman and his cups of tea. So
No, well,
chop
there
the
we are.
potato, Tommy.
What do you want, cubes, Fiona?
Cubes, kind of that size, yeah, because you want to be able to cook them in under half an hour.
Are potatoes a part of Japanese?
Yeah, they
cuisine then
actually cook with potatoes in some of their savoury dishes. Now, sweet potatoes are very popular, but they also cook with that type of potato as well, which is great.
Are you a fan of Irish stew?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you? Because I don't like it at all now.
What?
You
just
probably
find it very bland.
this is a lot lighter and full of flavour.
Please.
I just find it very bland.
You're not making it right.
Well, I wonder what
probably
you'll
not.
think of this one, Laura.
So, yeah, that's what I was going to ask, because all of these beautiful flavours are going to give it a bit of a kick, maybe, that I would feel is lacking in the one I like.
Winter's the cold winter's day.
I'd prefer a
Comforting
good roast or a big pie or something.
All right.
Right.
Okay, so
Do you want more?
Tommy, you
more,
can, yeah, just chop one more. You can put them in there. Thank you.
I'll keep
You're
at
doing
it.
all the hard work. But yeah, for the dashi then, what I add in there is just a small bit of sugar, just to add a little bit of sweetness. About 80 mils of soy sauce, a Japanese kind of light one. It's about 80 mils in there.
Okay.
And then a tablespoon of mirin, which again now...
We used that the last time, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. And you can get it in most supermarkets now, which is great. And 2 tablespoons of sake, which is the rice wine. I think we talked about that before as well. And it just adds a beautiful flavour.
Sake, as in like the little... They have a little drink of it after...
Yeah, the rice wine. So that's you can get that in an Asia market store, or some of the supermarkets have started to stock it recently. So that's really your stock then going in that's flavoured.
Lovely.
Tommy, thank you very much.
Is that okay?
That's perfect. So I'm going to add
carrot.
them in.
And how long should we leave this? Because when it's a stew, you can leave it kind of on the hob.
This one is
For
really
hours.
quick, actually, yeah. So once we add this, we bring it to the boil, and then we reduce it to a simmer.
Okay.
And leave it with the lid on for about 30 minutes, and then it's ready to go. But you could put it in the fridge and use it the next day if you want.
Am I insured for this, by the way?
No.
So careful.
So I've just added that in now.
What meat are we using? Do you have mince there?
Yeah, so you can use cubes of beef if you'd prefer, but I added mince just because I suppose for the kids at home I find it great, and it cooks faster as well.
I like that
and
idea.
actually this week I had my 1-year-old niece with me who never eats Japanese food, and I just mashed it up and she absolutely loved it. So for the young mums out there, this is a great dish for the family.
It's great. We call this in Donegal mince and tatties.
Yeah, sounds
Oh,
nice.
really?
It's a staple, yeah. It's a Scottish originally, mince and tatties.
Very
Which
good.
is what then?
Exactly as it
Potatoes
says
and
on the
mince,
tin.
that's it.
Potatoes and mince.
And nothing else.
It's nothing added but time.
fine.
You might like this then, Tommy.
Yeah, I look forward to this.
So now this is one I made last night. So I'm just going to serve this up to you. You could serve it with rice, but I feel like because you've the potatoes in there already,
It's
you
enough.
don't really need to do that.
And bowl or plate?
I serve it in a bowl just because the broth is quite thin on it.
Okay. Lovely. I don't think in 2 years of doing the show with you, Tommy, I've ever seen you not like a dish.
The only thing I don't like is turnip.
No one's
Okay,
ever
there's no
cooked
turnip in here, Tommy.
Nobody's
You'll be
ever-
glad to know.
That's a challenge, actually.
Just one food.
Yeah. One food.
You're so easy to please.
Yeah.
That looks
Now,
delicious.
Lovely
have a little
stuff.
taste.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
that's the nikujaga, and as you can see, it's kind of a thin broth, but it's full of flavour.
Nikujaga.
Yeah.
Lovely. And what are we going to be doing later on? Dessert?
So yeah, we're going to indulge in a lovely Japanese dessert, a matcha, which is a type of Japanese green tea. Swiss roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you too how to make a simple cup of matcha tea.
that matcha tea is in all the papers at the moment. It's
Yes.
supposed to have great health benefits.
Exactly. So we'll go through that in the
Healthy
next
dessert.
one. Yeah.
Love it. Thanks very much.
really nice. The little hint of seaweed saltiness.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
You get
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's very good. Yeah, not bland at all.
Lovely stuff, Fiona.
Great.
stuff.
Thank you.